Hello everyone, and welcome in Nana's Passion channel. In today's video, I would love you to invite you for a super quick session when you can just use your basic tools what you have already on your stash. For example, you can just pull out your ephemera what you haven't used for a while, and I will be playing with these Tim Holtz Ideology ephemera. I have this ephemera on my stash for quite some time. This is one of my first actually product what I purchased a while back when I started my crafty journey, and it's sitting on my shelf and I haven't been using it. So it's time to just pull out things what you already have in your stash and play with them. I also have this super cute flower die cut. I'm not really sure which brand is it coming from, but it's also been in my envelope. It probably been sent to me by one of you, or maybe I purchased this. I really can't remember, but it's really super cute, and I think I'm gonna just implement that in my pages. I also have my quite old stamps, which are also one of my first stamps what I've purchased a while back when I started my crafty journey. The clear stamp from Kiser Craft. I have a script stamp and I have a tiny dots, and I'm gonna use those. I also have my favorite Distress Ink Pilot Paint green shade. I absolutely love and adore this shade, and I think this color will nicely go together with the color palette which I will be working with today. And I will be painting with watercolor paints, and I'm thinking I will just keep a tone very simple, just with the 3 basic tones. So I think I will go for yellow, red and green. Okay, yellow and red, it's a cool combination with the green as well. And to be fair, I think the inspiration is actually came from this ephemera looking on the top of a package. So I think I will just use that one without any further ado. But beforehand, before I will create my background with the colors, I actually will start stamping. And for that, I will be working with Archival ink. The reason you need to have archival inks for stamping, because when you will be adding water, when you will be mixing and layering on top of each other, you need to make sure your color will not flow, will not blend, and then you'll still have your texture. Therefore, you need permanent ink for it. So I will be working with red and brown, and I think these gonna go really nicely with everything else. It will actually create a nice background for everything what I will be working on. So without any further ado, let's dive into this. Let's create something with that, with those stamps first. So I think for red one, I will go and do this red little tiny dots on my background. So I'm gonna just add a bit of a ink here and there, like so. Okay, without any further really without really like over stressing. So this is what the really quick steps what I'm doing. I'm just stamping in few places, and what I'm thinking I will be doing, I will just keep on this side quite heavily, and then it will just tiny bit spread on this part. And I'm not sealing anything in the center of my book. Now if you do prefer to do so, you can use washi tape, you can use, for example, even rice paper, whatever you think is always good to do. So I'm just gonna maybe move this a little bit aside so you can actually see my table clearer. So let me just move that slightly up, and then I will just get this stamp inside, my ink away. There we go. So I'm gonna just work on this area. Now I'm gonna bring my brown coffee shade, and I will do the stamping, and I will do this script stamping. Now I love and adore script stamping. You know, the script stamping is absolutely versatile, and it can be used for so many different projects, and it's also so cool to have. So if you do invest in any script stamp, I always recommend you to do so if you haven't done so yet, because you will be just using them on and on and on and on. They are so good to have. Okay, so I am happy with the background, and let me just bring that closer to you so you will be able to see what I have. So that's what I have so far. Super cool, super easy, super simple. Now what I'm going to do, I am actually going to spray directly a bit of the water on my pages, and I'm gonna go with this really big brush. This is a really big brush. This one's from Winsor & Newton Cotman collection, and this one's really big brush. It's perfect for creating a background. So I'm gonna just dip my brush into this yellow orangey shade, and I will just go and start working on my background. Now because I have a watercolor pages in my book, that will actually easily help me to spread the color on my pages. Now if you don't have a watercolor pages, if you don't have a watercolor book, you need to make sure that you will add a bit of a gesso. That way you will be able to spread the color and work on it. Okay, so okay, we have a bit of a yellow happening here, which is fine. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of a red, and red, it's not my color. It's not something what I really reach out to, but come on, let's just step out from the comfort zone. Let's just be courageous. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's create something with the colors what you're not really familiar with you're not really using them, which you're a little bit maybe intimidated when you're really a little bit scared of playing with them. Come on, let's step out from the comfort zone and let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so that's what we have, and I'm quite happy with the outcome, what I can see here. I'm just gonna dip in a little bit more of that red there. Okay, happy, I am happy. Okay, now I'm gonna just clean my brush, and I'm gonna go for this super cool green shade from Distress range. This one is Peeled Paint. This is really nice color. I absolutely love this one. So I'm gonna just stamp a little bit on my glass mat, and I'm gonna go with my wet brush and just activate it, and I'm just gonna add it in the places where I think it will nicely mix with the rest of my background. Simple, easy technique, absolutely perfect for beginners. So if you are a beginner, if you are thinking of starting your crafty journey but you're not really sure where to start, what you can actually grab, then I think and I hope this tutorial actually will give you that a little bit of a confidence to maybe just step out and grab your first, maybe one of the first product what you actually purchased, and just go with the flow. And I'm absolutely happy with the background. Take a look, a little bit of a free mixture of the three colors. Now what we need to do, we need to reach out for our heat gun, and we need to dry it. So let me just go and sort this out, and I'm also gonna just wipe my desk because it's spray with water. And once my pages are dried, I will come back to you and we'll just create a nice composition with our ephemera. So stay tuned. Okay, back to you, my lovely friends. My pages are dry. Take a look once again what background we have. Super quick, super easy, super simple. So I love this beautiful die cut element, and I think this is just really cool. It's just gonna stand out, it's just gonna really nicely pop. So let me just grab this ephemera. I absolutely love this one, and look, it's absolutely perfectly matching my background. It might match my and I like this one too. And take a look how quickly we can actually build our cute composition with this. Okay, simple. I think I'm gonna just put this a little bit like that underneath, this one on this side, and then we can just add a bit of a stickers on this side, like a titles maybe. Yes, most definitely. Without much thinking, I'm gonna just go and glue my elements to my pages. So I'm gonna just add a bit of a glue, like so. There we go. Okay. Super quick, super simple, super easy, without really overthinking, without really over stressing what we're gonna use, how we're gonna use. Just really loosen up. And I hope this tutorial actually will give you a bit of a confidence, just to really like, don't overthink, don't really like complicate yourself with the steps. Just really go for it. Just really go for it. You don't really need much skills to create a really simple background. You just literally need some mediums to play with. It's either watercolors, it's either even inks, for example distress or distress oxide, whichever you fancy. You can use, for example, crayons, water soluble crayons. There are different mediums where you can actually grab, enjoy and explore, and you can create something really cool. Okay, I really like this die cut here, and I will just go and put this one on top like this. Yes, most definitely that will do nicely. So there will be nicely white shades peeking through from the die cut. There we go. I'm gonna add this one as well, like so. Okay, maybe a little bit to this side. Okay, and yes, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Okay, now what else do I need? I need some stickers. So let me just go and grab some stickers, and I will just add them to the page as well. Okay, I'm back. And I'm back with these Tim Holtz Ideology stickers. These are really cool ones, and I also have those on my stash for quite some time. And to be honest, what I'm thinking, I'm gonna just highlight them a little bit with the brown ink on the edges, simply just because I don't want them just to be super like, you know, being bland. I want them to just a little bit tone them down and just cooperate with the background. And I have this cool sentiment here: trust your crazy ideas. Yes, you do need to trust your crazy ideas. Come on, trust your crazy ideas. I love this one. Okay, so I'm gonna just go with the brown ink, and I'm gonna just ink it the edges. Now, if you're afraid to use your ink pad, you can grab the, for example, blending tool, or even a piece of a kitchen sponge, and just go and ink the edges. Then next one, which will I go for? Okay, I like this one. Sometimes you have to take chances. Okay, most definitely sometimes we do have to take chances. We don't have to just overcomplicating things for ourselves. We just have to just go with the flow. Okay, so take the chances. If you have any chance to, for example, go and create, or maybe, for example, I don't know, explore, or if your friend's inviting you for some, I don't know, catch up, or different chances, just go with the flow. Just see what happens. Take the chances, and then see possibility everywhere. I absolutely love this title, See Possibility Everywhere. There are plenty of opportunities, there are plenty of possibilities, they are everywhere. Whichever you actually think you will apply to you, go and grab it, have it, enjoy it, explore it. I can just go on and on. But okay, we have 3 nice titles which we can apply to our page. Simply we can just add a bit of a glue to the back of them, and we can just stick them to the page like so. There we go. So trust your crazy ideas. Oh, trust me, I have loads of those in my head lately, and yeah, I'm not gonna say too much, but yeah, I have quite a few funky ideas in my head. There we go. One more. See possibility everywhere. Okay, cool, love it, absolutely love it. Maybe we can just move this one slightly further. I'm just thinking, yes, no, it didn't stick yet, so let me just, yeah, okay, this one's better. I like that better, or maybe a little bit like here. Okay, yes, love that, love that. And what else do we need to do? We need to maybe add a bit of a splatters, and for that I will go with green. Yes, why not? Let's do green splatters, and then we can also do the brown shading if you like. Will I go for this? Will I do this? Go on then. I'm gonna grab my blending sponge. Let me just quickly find it. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna do the brown. I'm gonna do the brown frame. So I'm gonna just dab into my ink part. There we go. So that way it will actually nicely blend everything into the nice tones, so our ends, our edges of the pages will not be really like I don't know how to say. Basically it will be just nicely tone it down. It will be nicely cooperating with the rest of it. Okay, there we go. So this is really lovely brown shade, like a vintage brown, like a really beautiful. And as you probably noticed, I'm using this coffee shade quite often. I really like this ink, and of course you know I like the Distress Oxide, and my favorite is the Kitsch Flamingo. But today we're not playing with the Kitsch Flamingo, we're just stepping out of our comfort zone and reaching out for the different colors. Okay, I'm gonna just rub off the rest what I have on my sponge. There we go. So these white spaces will not be just super white. Okay, cool. I like that. I do like that. So as a final touch, we're just gonna add a bit of a green splatters. Let's go for green. Let's go for green. So I have a bit of a ink again stamp on my pages. I have my super tiny brush, so I'm gonna just mix it. There we go. Splat, 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 splats. There we go. There we go. There we go. Do 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 do. Cool. I like that. I do like that. There we go. There we go. What else could we do? We could add maybe a little bit of a brown if you like, if you fancy. I think that will really nicely fit in with the rest of the pages. So let's give it a try. Let me just grab my brown. There we go. I got my brown. So I'm gonna just grab a little bit of a walnut stain from the Distress range. Let me just get that activate. Oh yes, that really nicely goes with the rest of it. Oh yes, that was really good choice. Okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, okay, right, and this is it. we have it. We have our journal page. Let me just bring that closer so you can see. There we go. There we go. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy this quick, easy and simple art journal pages. Please share with your friends, maybe they also will get inspired. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you for visiting my videos. Love and kisses to you all. Until the next time, bye for now. Bye bye.